so the learning curve's really shallow. It's just fast. You're, oh, I got this.
You're like, it's easy. I'll
easy.
end up crashing at the end of the course here. We're at GIE, which seems to be the largest outdoor power equipment show like in the universe. I haven't seen this much outdoor power equipment ever in my life. We're with the senior product manager, Conrad, of EGO's new zero-turn mower. But what makes this one unique?
Well, it's our zero-turn rider with E-steer technology. Okay. So instead of lap bars, you get that ZTR productivity, but with a steering wheel.
You know what's crazy about that? I think is pretty ingenious. You're trying to follow your cut lines. You're trying to get your best mow, which
everybody is.
This is the deal. Yes, you have battery-powered equipment, but in my opinion, your mowers are the best in class. But this is the best part. You get your best cut lines. EGO took the LCD screen from on the right-hand side and put it right in front of the driver on this unit. Awesome.
Yeah, that's one of the unique things we want to give to the user is not just a good mower, but something we can do uniquely to cordless is give a lot of flexibility, adaptability, customizability. But with the lap bar Zs, we were sort of forced to put it off to the side. Yeah. With the steering wheel Z, it's like an F1 race car. It's right there, it's in your face. You can make those adjustments on the fly. With the lap bar Z, because it's over there, you have to actually pop the bars out, make the change, put them back in. Here you want to go a little faster, change your blade speed, change your control modes. You do it while you're mowing.
You know what the funny part is that you literally feel like it's like, not that I've ever driven a Formula One car or own a supercar or anything. This feels like you're driving a supercar. Plus it's like instantaneous power. There's no waiting for an engine to ramp up or build torque or anything. It's just like, boom, instant.
Yep, that's one of the cool things about a brushless motor is the torque band is really flat across different RPMs, so that torque is immediate. It's like a Tesla or something like that, where a gas engine needs to be at its sort of peak RPM to hit its torque band. Here we have that immediately.
The Tesla of outdoor power equipment. The other thing that I really like about it is the charging bay, right? You can charge 6 batteries simultaneously. So this makes sense, especially if you're on that EGO platform, right?
Yeah, we know a lot of users that, we sell this and the other 42 with 4 batteries, so there's 2 open bays.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys have other EGO batteries. They're just not only using it as their Z, but they're using that to charge other batteries.
So I've heard it over and over again since this was announced. Will people be able to retrofit this to a different mower, an older mower?
No.
So if you're wanting this, you're going to have to buy this mower.
Yeah. It uses the same 56 volt amp battery that we've been using in all our tools. So whether it's our commercial tools or other residential tools, it's the same battery. It's a commercial, professional level quality battery. It's very potted electronics, IPX4 rated, so it can leave it out in a rainstorm. It'll be fine. So this is, you get that very durable battery. And when you think about the Z, a lot of times the initial thing is oh man, that's kind of expensive. But you really stop and think about it, it's not really, because there's not a lot of maintenance to this. Sharpen your blades, that's about it. So I am pre-buying gas, I'm pre-buying maintenance, not just for this, but for every single tool that I can put this battery into.
Absolutely.
And we don't play any games. It's this battery, there's no other voltages. We're not doing one voltage for one retailer, another voltage for another. No matter where you buy this, all EGO batteries power all EGO tools. That's just a promise we've made.
I think it's a great part of the ecosystem. Another great part about this, although you can use this as a charger, as long as it's making up a specific amount of watt hours or amp hours, you can run this mower. It doesn't matter the combination as long as it's 15.
Yep, 15 amp hours. Yep. Well, this thing's kitted with 48. So
it comes with 48.
It comes with 48, but you're good.
So with that being said, since you brought up that great point, what's MSRP on this with those batteries?
$59.99.
So $59.99. Is there a bare tool option?
No, there was not.
So you have to buy it with the batteries.
You have to buy the kit right now. Yeah.
Comes with the charger.
Comes with the charger. Comes with 4 12 amp hour batteries. That leaves you 2 open bays. If you have other batteries, if you want to use that to extend runtime, to buy other batteries, or just keep. Maybe you just want to use it as a charger, which a lot of people end up doing.
So here's one to put you on the spot. I know this is your baby.
Yeah.
But if there was one other product, you're like, oh, you know what? You got to buy one other EGO product. What would that one other product be?
I mean, if you got this, you need, these are nice big batteries. So if you're in the snow belt, use these big batteries, buy yourself a snow thrower.
I knew you were going to say it.
Yeah. I'm from the snow, I'm from Wisconsin. So it's buy this and then buy bare tool backpack blower and bare tool snow thrower. And you're like, you got leaf season and you got snow season just like covered.
Next question on this, back to this.
Yeah.
What's your target? Like, why, and I don't know, maybe you hit on it, but why move away from traditional sticks?
Right. I think even saying moving away is almost, we have lap bar ZTRs.
So they're still available.
And we're still available. And if you want a lap bar ZTR, we make 2 really awesome lap bar ZTRs. But you know, in our time sort of doing this, one of the observations we made, and as a product manager, I'll attest to it, I have watched, and it's not hyperbole to say, hundreds of people drive a lap bar ZTR for the first time.
Yeah.
And it's not always pretty. I've watched people that have owned ZTRs for a while not be that good, and they don't get straight lines, they can get frustrated, all that sort of stuff. So our initial thought was like, well, how do we make that productivity that a ZTR gives you, right? A ZTR is fast, it's maneuverable, and most faster than a lawn tractor. It's more maneuverable than a lawn tractor. Generally, it's more powerful, so you have a better cut quality.
Sure.
So all those things that are good about a ZTR, how do we keep that, right? Like fast, maneuverable, good cut quality, but make it, it's a little bit easier to do, and frankly more fun. What ends up happening is it easier to sort of, you drive it for about 30 seconds, you're like, oh, I get it. Now you're cutting
Right.
straight lines, you're doing it. And so the learning curve's really shallow. It's just fast, oh, I got this. And so we
You're like, it's easy. I'll end up crashing at the end of the course here.
It's very right. No, so the idea was like, how do we give that productivity and make it easy?
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, also what I found is, frankly, it's more fun.
Yeah. I mean, it's like
I use it for other stuff, you know, or I cruise around my yard, or I do donuts and stuff like that.
I do the same thing, yeah. People come to the shop, they're like, yo, can I take that for a ride?
Yeah.
It's like I should start charging for it. Cut performance, like what can we expect? Like tall, wet grass, like where cut quality?
That's a beautiful thing. Like, we can give you really good cut quality. It's really customizable. Like, if you got a big area and you know your grass is like, I call it like country grass.
Yeah. Great.
You can drive fast, cut at a lower blade speed, really extend that run time and get it done. That's like, my father-in-law is a good example. He's got country grass.
Okay.
He mows full speed the whole time. He just wants to get it done. And then you got like guys that got like, my dad, you know, tucks his, you know, sweater into his jeans. His lawn is immaculate, that kind of dude.
Yeah.
Like, great. Like, he likes it because he cranks up the blade speed real high, gets that nice even cut, bags, collects everything. You can get a bagger for this.
So you're supporting this mower with EGO accessories. So you're saying what? Did I hear you say you have a bagger?
Yeah, we have a bagger for it. We have a sunshade for it. We also have, I think, is like the no-brainer accessory that we're just launching now is just a bucket. So it fits right into these accessory ports. So you pop these things out, you drop it in there. You can put like your chainsaw,
it looks like
and
an
a blower.
ATV.
Yeah, but it's cool. We designed it so you can still open this up and grab a battery out. So if you are like, say, have a chainsaw in there and you're going to a part of your property, you can grab one of the batteries out, throw it in your chainsaw, cut what you need to cut, throw it in the thing, wrap it all up, you're good to go.
Yeah, my lawn's messy. There's always like debris and stuff I have to, you know, before I can proceed, I have to clear it out.
If you own a property, you tend to do other stuff. I mean, even I don't have a huge property and I'm like picking up, you know, my kids' toys and sticks basically perpetually. So just being able to hop off, throw it in there, and
so here's the question for Conrad. What do we got to do to get you to make like a front blade for this thing so we can do a little snow plowing? What do you think? Yo, some weights for the tires, some chains?
Yeah, some chains.
What do you think? Maybe?
I like that idea.
You like the idea?
I like that idea.
You don't think?
No, I like that idea.
I think that's a little, he didn't say yes, but he didn't say no, everybody.
Traditionally, you know, you look at ZTRs a lot of times, or lawn tractors, you have to like mechanically like remove bolts to like slide the seat back and forth. We didn't want to do that. We wanted to make, what are you used to? You're used to a car. Like,
guess
that
what?
should feel pretty familiar.
I can't believe how smooth this is too.
Yeah.
I think they put extra grease on this thing.
So you can pull that thing very far forward, gives you access to the pedals. You can also adjust this, so you just loosen that bolt.
Oh, and
you can move the steering wheel in and out depending on where you want to, and just lock it down. It's 15 millimeter. You can adjust the suspension.
It's for the seat.
For the seat. So there's a spring suspension in there, but you can soften and tighten the spring rate.
What about lumbar support and a heater? We get one of them?
We have some really tall people in the office, so we sort of call it like the Brady test. He's like 6'5" or something, 6'6". It's like you have to fit him with room to spare. And that's kind of the rule, but like I'm a pipsqueak too. Like I'm 5'8", so if I have to be able to fit, I think somewhere sort of in the middle, you know, so that you can, because what happens is this is easy to use, so you find that like as you go cordless and the stuff gets easier to use, all of a sudden your son or daughter who never wanted to cut the grass is like, hey Dad, can I do that? You know, so then now you got your 12-year-old on it and you need to like shorten it up to accommodate without having to like get out the wrench to make that adjustment.
So I'll translate this for Conrad. Conrad said, if you want to have like a bidding war at the house on which kid can cut the lawn, get yourself one of these 0
There you go, yeah.
I'm gonna take it for a ride, you mind?
Do it, no, do it.
I'll be the first person today to smash this thing. All right, so we have to hold this in.
Yeah, let him go.
Let him go. Oh. Whoa. Oh. Oh. My cut lines aren't that good, so. Hey everybody, look at me. This drives real nice like. Does it go any faster, Conrad?
It can go faster.
Is
We're trying to keep the...
Is there a turbo option?
There's always a turbo option. We're EGO, we like our turbo options.
People want to take delivery of this. When will this be available to them?
It'll be in store in like the southeast US in January.
So January, so
they're in production now.
If you're trying to do fall cleanup, right, you can't necessarily get this mower. There are the
other two lap bar mowers, 42 and the 52 with lap bars.
Here's a question, because the wheels are spinning in my head. The bagger for leaf cleanup, is that available now?
Yep, sure is.
So I get it.
All that stuff, yeah, all the accessories are available. You got it.
I just made my day. Thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you.
And if you want to see more EGO equipment, just watch this next video. Listen, I did not sign a release for you. You turn your camera off. Okay.